Okay, I'm not seeing it at all. Molding machine. Does no one make these? No, here it is. Um, Sunlight Coven, Core Ward, Delta. What's our money with Sunlight Coven? $158. I could buy a number. Mm. Ooh, this is rotted. Mm. 4 hours apiece. Okay. Hmm. Cabbage with pasta. Might actually be too bad. Hmm. Chunks in fat. PMC ration. Noodles. Chicken noodles. I don't know how to say that. Champignons? It's French. It's French looking anyway. I think I'm completely out of batteries, so I guess I'm leaving this here. Shame. Yes, I'm gonna stab the demons. No, you know what? Keep a knife on me. But I'm gonna bring a shotty. That gun's also pretty battered to begin with. Okay, now I need to worry about medical equipment. Ooh, that is good. But I need to drink to... need to be able to smoke to keep the demons away. Gavak addiction. So we can get access to that energy the demons like. Okay. What are my noodles, honestly? Just go with it. Oh no, wait. He did it. Tetsukano lived for centuries on Earth, who learned how his quasimorphic servants maintain contact with physical reality. But this requires an influx of guavic, reliquaries, and regular rituals that extract energy from the bramfactums of the planet. The master feels that at Van de Graaf, the influence of the Bramfactura has reached its peak. It's time for the ritual, where SBN, which controls the station, stands in the way. Tezukan calls on all available forces to ensure that the Duke can perform the sacred ritual. We have to hold the defense until the ritual is complete. This is the Astronomical Research Center on the external side of Tuskavai. Tusk Tiskolfiski? The the powerful telescopes and radar dishes are aimed at. Give me a sec. One, two. Powerful telescopes and radar dishes are aimed at deep space here. The rumor is that, under the guise of research center, the owners of the asset always organize an intelligence base here. Always organize intelligence base here? What is it, like a party? Recently, jumps in Quasimorphosis has been detected of Van de Graaf. This is not stated directly, but our analysts have long learned to recognize the corresponding hints in the SBN. Apparently, this activity attracted Teslacan here. They have captured part of the station and are preparing to hold some kind of ritual there. Let's let them finish what they started. SBN promises worthy reward. not be possible to drop you off close to the ritual site. Real war is going on at Van de Graaf for several days. We'll have to hurry. The Quasimorphs must be stopped. Hmm. Spider. This creature is a GMO organism created to balance the ecology of Venus. Turns out that quasimorphosis affects them too. Careful, there are acid puddles next to you. Difficult to notice, but extremely dangerous. Avoid them or let them dry. Emerald Madman. Madman worships Ganix's quasimorphs as gods. Ganix raw material and demonic fabric. Emerald Maid, a mad woman. Don't want that getting close. Alright. Spider flesh. Plumed helmet, war mace. Mechanism parts. Eye. Bone. I know someone wants to buy these, but I don't really have a way of storing them, do I? These don't spoil, apparently. skull. Rubber. Tall man. Quasimorph twisted the body of this man no less than his mind. His swollen arm throbs menacingly. Ooh, he was still trying to move. Guten Tag. It's very effective as rags, though it's also very effective at quasimorphosis, and it has a chance of poisoning you. Well done. Malanax. Can I remember the rest of what they said? The cultists would say. Not very sure on the value of taking people's parts, so it's just like, eh. I'll leave it be for now and look more into it later. I think the ones that really want it is the demons. Whoa! A grenade launcher. As cool as that is, I don't really have any grenades. And I don't really have room to carry it with me, so weight capacity is also killing me as is. Fried meat steak with blood. Spider soup. Spider soup Cannibal appetizer. Um, well, this does cooking. It does remove the quasimorphosis. Makes spider soup actually a viable thing. Disgusting as it is, though it does lower health. Indeed, that's what I say when I get a bit of shotgun to the body. Ow! Oops. A little too aggressive there. Do I have anything to do with burns? No, nothing special. Also don't have anything to do with infections either. Bulgarian. Bulgarian? It's very close to you. It may be the Viking bodyguards in the Eastern Roman Empire. Like, I can only remember the approximation of the word. Basically, there was a bodyguard over in the Eastern Roman Empire, whatever it was called. Um, there was a separation name on it. I just remembered it's the Eastern. There was a order of bodyguards of Vikings. They were loyal to the throne. So whoever was presently sitting on it, they were loyal to. So if someone walked in, killed the emperor, sat on the throne, if they would now be loyal to that person. Um, excuse me. But they were pretty loyal. I think they were more trusted than the actual locals because the locals could be involved in power struggles and whatnot, while these, the Vikings weren't involved in that. They had no basis for it. While locals could be involved in power struggles and whatnot, the it led to them being viewed as more trustworthy. In one case, like a guy, they did siege a city. He has killed the emperor and sat down. The bodyguards rushed in to fight him, but seeing that he was already after declaring himself emperor, they instead just kneeled to him instead. He's the emperor now, so. Um, Yeah, that's what I remember looking up about them on Wikipedia. I remember hearing about them because of Amon Amarth. They did a song on them. Hmm. Awesome. Still nothing to do with the burn though. Bye bye. Bit of a waste of loot, but yes, the guy turned into a demon. Let's eat his noodles. That's totally safe. Of course, VKT. It's one of the guns I can make because of the chip. Hmm, 40 HP. Jesus. Hmm, got one more chunk of meat. Oh, splint. Doesn't do anything for burns. Oh, there's a lift. Or is that no, that's the one I came down in. Slave. The life of this Quasimorph is eternal torment. Let's hope that the marginal theories about the reincarnation of humans after death in Bram Faturs are just theories. Igva Spitter. Fuck you. Aspiring Mistress. The chief of a mad cult formed due to Quasimorphosis. Then bring that stim with me. Damn. That's a good bit of kit. Lost good gear, lost a lot of stuff. RealWare has integrated Chick Chick Moo Moo into its structure. Thanks to this asset, it managed to gain a strong foothold in the planetary market. Daydream Chems has been in a fierce bidding war for this asset recently. As long as Chick Chick Moo Moo makes a profit, RealWare will not want to get rid of it. Strike the communication systems of it. This will complicate its work with the rest of RealWare structural elements. Then the owner will think about selling it. Analysts of information from SPN shows it's exactly what Daydream Chems would like. A colossal automatic factory for the production of synthetic food, proteins, and the cultivation of plant food. Everything that grows here, from cockroaches to artificial cow livers, is used as food for the inhabitants of the system. Without Chick Chick Moo Moo, extraterrestrial colonies would starve to death. Just a model. Data comes for us all. Do I even have shotgun ammo? No. Okay, that should be fine. I don't even have ammo for you. Bloody hell. Ooh, that heals burns. Alright. Well, bandages now. Creation of communication centers marked on your map. Sabotage groups will infiltrate Chick Chick Moo Moo as they overcome the anti-space defenses. Don't let them destroy the satellite dish. Map shows locations of the objects you need to protect. Go there and wait for the guests. Could have left me off closer, maybe. Nice. Ooh, hell yeah. Prepare to defend the detected enemy signatures. Do not let the customer's property be destroyed. Issue right now is Chemical Brother. Daydream Chem's doctor. On most station systems, these doctors are capable of providing first aid or caring for the sick and wounded. It's just like there's multiple things I need to protect, so maybe they'll only attack the one I'm near, which is very nice. Didn't think they would be that cooperative. It's tempting to take the shotgun, but I don't really have much ammo for it. I need these, so... Losing the better backpack and mag vest is annoying. Yeah, it's fun. Low-wage workers make up the largest group of employees in mining or production plants. Good, great job. Move on to the next object. They don't stack. Unsurprising, to be fair. It's kind of more surprising that we can carry them. One, two, three. Fuck you. Okay, we'll be back for that. Presuming it doesn't just evict me. I suppose thinking of it in that terms, I doubt it will evict me, but best to be safe. Electrical parts. Ooh, laboratory clothes. That's something I can sell. Chemical processors. So, with the other guy after dying, does that reset all his training? That's something we'll have to check. Shouldn't be too many more. We just took out a bit of a space wall. So you're 4 ammo shy. Okay, you don't lose extra for reloading early. Game's not cruel. They're really committed to this last one. It's really nice of them not to rush at any of the ones that I'm not presently defending. They probably just have their orders and they're just sticking to it. Jesus. That's, macabre. I was about to have a heart attack seeing those there. Oh God, Corrigan. 1, 2. Last shank. Jesus. Why did they get butchered? I guess there is a silencer on this, since it's mentioned. It just there was nothing on the other side, so I was starting to wonder. Like yes, no. Someone shot themselves. Don't think I can justify taking Anne here, really. Sadly, you lose the ability to just dismantle everything once it becomes a pile of corpses. Here, just 1 sec. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Ah, this is why they aren't coming in. The pile of bodies is in the way. Um, could I have my knife back? We're finally done. Jesus. Mission complete. Get rid of you. Okay, it doesn't stack. Let's get rid of you too. Whatever. Good work. Get back to shuttle. We'll pick you up. Alright. Alright, Boudica. Get back here. Ooh, explosive rounds. Alright. Chick Chick Moo Moo continues to generate profits real well. It is extremely grateful. It is extremely grateful to us for our work. Valuable cargo has already been transferred to Magnum. 2 pressure mines, a grenade, a energy gun blueprint. 1, 2. Research dump disc and a tomahawk. Trade status trade break. Unload. Finish mission. Info. I'm just not sure I can do that now. Mm, we can actually make multiple. Oh, thank God. I thought that was something we had on lock. Hmm. Realware. Realware is the anarcho-capitalism bulldog. The corporation is responsible for the first salvo of the great anarchist revolution. Although it was although it was the failed policies of corrupt governments that led to the dissolution of UN2, the one who struck the first blow, which caused the conflict to enter the hot phase, will always remain in memory. Realware dropped thermonuclear charges on Geneva. The HIS Day of Fire, which carried out the attack, is now in orbit parking near Pluto. Eternal reminder of how the liberation of humanity began. Realware continues its policy of protecting the ANCAP system from any destabilization. The corporation does not engage in propaganda like ANCOM and SBN, but in practice proves that the free market is the key to a fair society. The corporation also openly states that its own values are based on contempt for the purely reputational and investment center. The corporation also openly states that its own values are based on contempt for the purely reputational and investment sector of the market. Realware states that it is ready to send employees to their deaths in the name of protecting the ability of others to do what they want, and thereby work for the benefit of humanity. Of course, all these declarations do not prevent Realware from investing in the most profitable sectors of the economy. However, Realware's real strength is in production of spacecrafts, weapons, and defense systems. Realware has a strict discipline and complex system of internal regulations. The corporation tries to imitate the image of the ancient Roman Empire, which is why it is often called the Empire. Realware itself rejects any attempts to compare itself to a national state and considers it propaganda of civil resistance. This is easy to believe since the Empire's warehouses, overflowing with weapons, are the number one target for the rebels. The corporation is managed by a board of trustees headed by a precentor. For 20 years now, the position presenter was held by Ian Fraser, a role model for everyone in the system, a man who realized the solar dream. He started as a janitor at one of the Realware stations, passed an internal interview for the position of security guard, then moved up the ranks until he reached the very top. Uh, the head of all armed employees at the corporation is security legatus. Eh, so much for not being Roman. The The position is currently held by Fraser's recently appointed bruiser, Angus Dungeon. One, two. Rumor has it that the previous security legatus died on Venus while leading a force in one of the deniable operations against another corporation. Since security legatus has operational control over the real military force, Realware has a well-known dual power Dumvirate. It's like Triumvirate, but two, presumably. Dual. All nuclear weapons of states were transferred to the Hexarchy were transferred by the Hexarchy to Realware for safekeeping. It's believed that only they are capable of ensuring their safekeeping. The norms of the new corporate ethics enshrine this position, as well as the responsibility that Realware bears for all trust, for such trust from all participants of the uncapped system. Ruleware began its history in the chaos of the wars of the mid 21st century. The arms companies supplying their products to all sides of conflict at once found it increasingly difficult to ensure extraterritoriality, so they hired several private armies to protect their property. From the very beginning of this cooperation, the army leadership pursued a policy of entryism in the management of corporations. As a result, one of the armies forced several corporations to unite under a new name. Of course, this led to several internal armed conflicts. Truly, the real Ware Corporation was tempered in fire. Cathedral 1. Cathedral Station. Okay, and chick chick moo moo. Got some moo moo producing. I think I may want to give this a miss. May want to give this a miss. Just like, look at that power. Actually, no, it's power concentration. It's just the like political thing. I keep staring at that rather than skulls. A tree skull job. Um, I'm after losing so much on the previous attempt. I think I'm just gonna have to give that a miss. I could defend SBN here, though. Yeah, has to re-level it all over again. Expected. What's the rest of them? Invincible. Hmm. Planet Bridge is actively increasing its influence in the solar system. Uses chaos of current ownership of SBN. This is Zero Gravity Training Center. Experienced teaching staff will train your personnel for exovehicular work for a reasonable fee. Not sure the point in disassembling that. Okay. Get that. Shouldn't need to worry about those. Okay. We'll, we can rock with this. Necessary to take a defense position, force attackers to retreat. Sorry, PMCs. So what is this map actually going to look like? Defense position. I figured they're going to come from all around, so I would like to pick some, be able to put my back against the wall. Not over there. Jesus. The low visibility. Kind of weird. Bro, you can't even afford to give your employees guns. Ordinary work would be a planet bridge. They dig tunnels inside asteroids of the belt, build stations in orbits of the planets out of the outer system, recalculate the engine on the fly. Or just recalibrate. Calibrate, yeah. Modification of the basic robot of Planet Bridge by Planet Bridge Corporation. Too many dead in doorways. Can't you use the sound to ID it? Yeah, this is not the best of positions. If they were actually serious about this, I would be dead by now. Many times over. Oh, we're done. Okay, we'll go around scavenging, so. No poison resistance, but it's better. Better pierce. And cold resist, but worse fire, poison, and beam. Knuckles. Stacks at 20. Nice, got 2 pipes off them. I'm kind of focusing on the pipes because okay, there doesn't seem to be any here. I'm kind of focusing on the pipes because that one place wanted them. Thought I hit it, but I guess the armor points rendered to that mood. SBN retain control of 0 GTC. Direct actions prove to be losing strategy. 4 bits of ammo, stun grenade, substorm TT, submachine gun, robot parts, and that gun I can make. Not bad an energy gun, but I don't have much ammo for energy guns. So, spacecraft, engineering. No, I wanted this. Management unit. Actually, before I do anything else. I'm 1 off. Fine. So, management unit. Oh. SBN. Travel.
We can terminate orbit, sir. Confirm charge and go.
There we go. There we go.
Your guidance has converged. You're looking good. Roger. In.
Oh, we can make batteries. I need glass and acid. Acid. Where would I even get that from? Awesome. Cargo hold. Where are those pipes? Vertical. A ledger. 2 employee ID cards. Bizarre things to give me, but sure. Well, we're getting set on food now. Okay, no, my reputation's still too low. Excuse me. I'm gonna stop for a moment. Hey, folks, and I'm back. Gone a bit longer than intended, but it's fine. Um, Revelation is nearly gone. I want to do a long-term mission. Um, hmm. Without those drop pods. Just so I can get a little more off the field, you know? One row. Delivery time 96 hours, real 24 hours. That's handy. I'm gonna actually wait here for a while till that shotgun ammo's done. Still just debating what to do. SBN. God of Venus. A 5-star defense mission. Yeah, I'm not touching that. 1-star defense. 3-star offense. Planet Bridge. I'm not really sure how best to handle this. Oh, I'm being summoned. BRB.